Well, that's another example of moving stop to lock in profit, costing you more money. Still have liquidity higher up at NES at 18 and 20. Lower liquidity, it's not really much. I'm gonna wait to get to here. The original stop was good again. I don't know why I'm moving it so soon. This one's an end of day drawdown, so okay, we're approaching ES liquidity 818. Looks like it kind of reversed. Looking for a retest of 4410 in ES before attempting a long. Okay, we're here again. Still have 2 more points in ES. Okay, 4410, 100 buyers still there. They didn't move from price approached. 7 traded at 4410. And then building at 3. Okay, so only 7 contracts traded at 4410 in ES. And they were building a little bit above that, so decided to get long at my area of support and closed it out at the high. Looking for 4418 to test. We got close to it. We have 4417 liquidity, selling liquidity at 200. They didn't get that close to it, and they're reversing. So it looks like they're going to try to take out this 4410, see what happens. Buying liquidity stepped in again. This buying liquidity stepped in at 4410 half. Originally they were at 4410 even. Yes, 130 something contracts, 143 or so at 4410. Looking for 4418 at which has 327 sellers there, 217 sellers at 4417. So and sellers jumped in at 4416. 200 contracts there. So look at 44.16 trades, 44.17 trades, 44.18, 300 still, 46.80, 100 contracts, 300 contracts trade at 44.18. So we have 44.20 has 200 sellers there. And you still potentially 44.10 in ES to trade, which has not really that much liquidity, but there's not really that much buying liquidity. Lower 100, over 100 is high for today, I guess. So we're approaching 44.10 half, 44.10. Both have over 100 contracts. See if we can trade that again. Okay, we're approaching 44. All of them traded in 44.10. See, we're building lower. Yeah, I'm not really that confident in shorts, so as soon as I see some profit, I'm gonna move my stop. Okay, we have liquidity at 09 buyers. Okay, we're approaching 09 in ES. Let's see if I can, if I could have got a little higher, I would have tried for the short. Okay, we got liquidity at 03. ES. Selling liquidity showed up at 11. Okay, 03 has 180 bids. 11 has 221 sellers. Approaching 03. Man, I missed that great opportunity. 03, 174 contracts sitting there. None of them are moving. 168 trade. We have 567 sellers at 04, so it looks like they're running from that. I don't really see any big bids anymore in the ES lower. There's one at 4,400 even, building at 4,400. And still lower. It's 575 sellers at 04, still sitting there. 250 showed up at 03, building at 4,400 and pushed lower. We have 100 contracts sitting at 95 in ES. 252 showed up at 75.75. 98 traded in the 75.75. Still sitting there at 275 bids. 100 traded there. It's 270 bids still sitting there. And the 500 something sellers are gone. So, of course, missed it. Get in late. So it looked like they were trying to push it lower to get filled on their bids. As soon as I saw that 500 something selling contracts disappear and it pushed up, I was trying to buy the ask, but I missed it. So I could have probably held on a little longer if I got in where I wanted to get in. So a lot of missed trades moving my stop, and this one was missed because I just didn't get hit, even though I hit buy ass and moved. It was moving too fast. I should have probably just hit buy market, but I don't really like to do market if I can just buy the ass, which is almost the same thing. Without, if it's like a huge spread, I'm not gonna get raped on that. And my original plan was to only take long, so I don't really still have 20 that wasn't tested in ES. I'm looking at ES basically to gauge my NQ entries. I'm watching the ES dome and basically looking at liquidity, magnets, see what happens when they approach, and basically make a guess on what NQ is going to do. So ES is dropping hard. 90 liquidity, 128 in ES. Okay, approaching the 43.90 even. Looks like a small stall. We have some 94 sellers at 4,400. Wow, 43.90 approaching. 100 contracts sitting there, 120-ish. And they didn't get to trade. There's no selling liquidity above that I see. So this 43.90 should trade or attempt, at least test. It's a 43, 3/4 build, 600 or so contracts built there. 4,300 now has 120 sellers. And below 93, I maybe take a 3-point ES. Okay, 4,300. Only 90 something contracts there. 80 something now. Still nothing much above. So I think I would try to short. Okay, so 4,300, 100 contracts, 2 traded since. So I'm still looking for 90 to trade. There's nothing, no real selling liquidity above to attract buyers. And so I'm looking for a better test at 4,400 to determine if I can take my short. But hopefully it'll be around here, the open. And okay, we have selling liquidity that jumped in at 02, 100 contracts. Buyers at 99 to try to push it up. O2 is now that all those 100 contracts are gone. So I'm looking to short as soon as I can get the opportunity to. 07 has 99 contracts selling. And there's nothing lower as well either, but 90 is still untested. And I wanted to put my stop around here. I still would have got hit anyway though. If I had, okay, so 06, 07, quarter has 100 contracts. 78 traded there. Above 10, 133. Okay, that's all the hundreds that are gone above. Nothing above, nothing really below. Over 100 resting offers or bids. $250 sellers at 09 half showed up. 09 half, 200, all of them. 217 traded. Okay, so it looks like the buyers want to buy. I don't see any big bids lower, so it's nothing really I can. 4415 ES has 121 contracts now. Building at 09. Yes. Building at 09. Okay. 09. Above 09. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay, below 09. And back up. And back up again. And at least take out this fucking high. 15, nope. Above 09 and ES. Okay, 09 again. Nothing really lower. Let's see, higher. Just couldn't get my 2 contracts in. And a scary exit there. 4415 traded in ES. That's what I was looking for. 4420 still there. And of course, another good entry. Yes. 4420 NES approaching. And 4420, 71 traded, 100 contracts remaining. 71, 19 3/4, 71 traded. Didn't get to 70 or 4420. 160 something contracts still sitting there. Lower, we had 44. Oh, no, we don't. 100 contracts were there. Lower 100 contracts, 100 sitting at 12 3/4. Now it's gone, so no bids over 100. So we're gonna reapproach 20. Okay, so any push lower should be a really hard drop. There's nothing really holding it up. 100 contracts at 06 3/4. 17. Oh wow, we actually yeah, 17, 100 sellers, 114 sellers. Building. And 117 gone, 74 traded. 4410 has resting bids 118. Approaching 19 3/4. ES. And 20's gone. Building around 20. And under 20. Under 20. Still under 20. Probably moved that stop too soon. Back. Under 20. Mm, 243 contracts sitting at 20. Yes, 4420. And 13 potentially feel. Yeah, 13 traded. Now we have 4410, 180 something contracts sitting there. 20 still has 200. Okay, racing at 20. 190 something, 160 something, 180. 6 contracts is traded at 20. And nothing else traded there. 4410 still has 170 something, but too far to Approaching 44.20, 260 still sitting there. 257 still around 260-ish. $255 trades at yeah, that's probably gonna be the last trade. So this is the first day of that new. I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but this is 100K eval. So 188. They had it's basically Lilo, but they have an option for end of day trailing drawdown instead of trailing during the day, or end of day drawdown instead of trailing drawdown. The catch is that you have to follow a scaling rule, but there's no daily loss limit, so you still have the advantage of Lilo, except for you can't have max contracts, which in actuality, for most people, that's actually a benefit because you're gonna blow your account with the max contracts on any of these evals. So just want to see how this. They're probably pretty much the same. It's they don't really have to pay out past once you're funded. You have to trade 20. But they're better withdrawal options on this one. You only have to trade 20 days, and then the subsequent months is 12 days of trading. So I mean, they probably are the same strategy. So I don't really see an issue with them paying out because most people are going to fail and they're limited. Their payouts are limited. So it will make no sense for them not to pay people when most people are going to fail and they can only lose for the first, I think, 6 months for the 100K. I don't think it's. What is the payouts for this? 100K. $1,750 a month. So minimum payouts is 1,000. Maximums are for 100K is 1,750. So first withdrawal can be requested 20 days after trading is complete. Second and third, 12 days between payouts. Fourth and onward, no minimum trading days. So yeah, this is basically like Lilo except for better withdrawal, and they have the option for a no intraday trailing drawdown, which is actually really good. And the prices they have a first month price, and then the second month is lower. So like this for this 100K, if I would have paid the full price, it would have been 215, and then the next month is 97. I still don't know if they do like the top step where they automatically reset you, which I guess I can email support and ask them that, but they probably don't. Top step's pretty much the only people that do that 1 month renewal reset thing. Well, I guess that's it. I'm going back. Look. Yeah, 50 points. But yeah, all right. That's it.